Do you know what? Why am I sat on the floor? Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This one is about mental health with diabetes. So if you don't know already, right, if you're new to the channel or if you've been here before, you probably know that I'm diabetic. I'm gonna rewind back to 3 years ago when I got diagnosed with diabetes. I was speaking the other day and I just brought this up and I thought, oh my god, I should do a video talking about this because so many people may benefit from this video. So don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you enjoy this content and if this has helped you, let me know, reach out. So rewind back to 3 years ago. I was sat in the diabetic clinic and I got told, you're diabetic. At this time I just left school, and this was in the April, and I left school this was like a year after leaving school actually, in the April, and I was in college and I was planning on going into the RAF doing photography, and I was excited. I wanted to travel the world. I do love my fitness. I've got my fitness qualification, so I thought, bring the two together, this is brilliant. So I applied. As all the tests and all the paperwork sent through, I was beginning to revise for the tests. I was going to be doing my medical. I got all the paperwork, filled it all in, got that sent off, and then I got diagnosed with diabetes and I was really ill. Then I asked, can I still do this? I got told no. So this really knocked me confidence. This really was the first big thing what was like, oh, diabetes has stopped me. This is life-changing. But I didn't give up. I was like, I'll carry on. So from April to the November, I was like, yeah, it's alright, I'll just look for something else, I'll do something else. But then that thought in my head come in and I was like, I'm gonna stop doing insulin. It's like, I'm not gonna do insulin. If I don't do insulin, I can do it. I won't be diabetic because I'm not doing insulin. It doesn't work like that. I'll probably just die. But mentally, this was like traumatizing. This was a life-changing illness. This was a big thing. This took time to process from the April to the November. So I said to the nurses, this has really affected me. Like, I'm coming to a point where I'm going to stop doing insulin. And the nurse just looked at me and went, well done. And I was like, what? She was like, it takes a lot to give in. It takes a lot to say that you're not going to do insulin. Most people just stop it. Where I come up with it, I thought, I'm best not being silent. I'm just going to say it. So she offered me psychology for diabetes and I accepted it. I waited a few weeks and then I got referred to Sarah, which was my psychologist, and I've done a video talking about psychology. I think I might do an updated one because when I done that, I was a bit like, it was a bit new. Just after lockdown, where now I'm a lot more knowledge and I grew up a bit more and I understand that diabetes more and I know that it's not taking over my life. Sometimes it's hard, but you just learn to move on and get on with it and live. Everyone out there who've got illnesses, there's so many. We learn, you adapt, you change, and you become a strong person, and you realise that life's precious and every moment you just need to make it yours, not live for anyone else, and live for you and the people around you who you love. And that's what it makes you realise. Life's not about money. Life's not about being the best. Life is about living healthy and happy and surrounded by the people who value and love you. It's not easy. It's not. And I'm not going to say it's easy, but all I'm going to say to you, if you've just been diagnosed with anything, the battle will always be going. You've got your armour, you've got your shield, and you carry on. You push and push and push, because I believe in you, and that's how you feel. Take it day by day. I've done. Now look at me. Got a tattooed on my arm. This was the first initial shock to my system of like, oh my god, the diagnosis of diabetes has stopped me from doing something I want to do. And this psychologist taught me balance. And if I have control of my diabetes, I can do whatever I want. Maybe I can't go into the RAF, maybe I can't be a bus driver, maybe I can't do certain things, maybe I can't be a pilot. But there's other options. Just because there's this handful of things that I can't do doesn't mean I can't do anything. It's a mental battle, it's a physical battle. After lockdown, I thought I was great. I was like, yes. Diabetes has not took control of me, but I've never really lived with diabetes in everyday life because I only lived in the house through lockdown. That was my first proper year with diabetes in the house. Of course it's going to be easy. So the last year was really tough, getting used to work life and everything. The mental side, the psychological side of diabetes, I was just not thinking of. I was not thinking of my mental health. I had a seizure. And this seizure was bad. I had a few seizures. It's not epilepsy. It wasn't me diabetes, but then they've done the research and I got diagnosed with non-epileptic seizures, which is due to trauma of getting diagnosed with diabetes. But last week I had another one. and now I'm getting referred to someone else, they do not think it is non-dissociative seizures. No, they're going to look at my brain deeper and see what is the trigger. So they've said to me just do my meditation, but because of this, I feel like my sugars have been like 30 and that's not good. So I've took time out of work, don't know how long for. As long as I focus on my health, I will be back. It's hard having an illness that no one can see, an illness that is inside me. It's a pancreas that doesn't work properly. It's draining, every day's a battle, but we get on with it. But physical, like illnesses that you can see, people are like, oh yeah, they understand. But when it's a hidden one, I feel like everyone's just like, are you okay? Doing this video, speaking out, telling you what I've been through, being honest is gonna help, because I know this would help me. That's my experience, this is my journey, and this is my life. This is my update. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna do a fun video for the next one. This one's a serious one, so yeah. Peace out. And don't forget to subscribe and like if you like.